What was I thinking the other day? Yeah, it's the interlude on 12 Play by R. Kelly. They don't generally have it on karaoke things, but if anyone listens to that song, it's referencing the name Robert quite a lot. Yeah, back in the day they used to say, "Can I knock your boots today?" But they'd say, no, what is the end of it? It's basically the whole thing is that how everyone used to say, "No, Robert, no, Robert, no, Robert," but at the end it's like, "Yes, Robert, you go, boy." R. Kelly's talking to himself, but his name is also Robert. Right. It's a very kind of life-affirming tune for Roberts. My first job when I was 15 or 16 is I was Reese Witherspoon's son in Vanity Fair, which I got cut from. I went to the screening and no one had informed me that I was cut. But the casting director, Mary Selway, she felt so guilty that no one had informed me, but she basically gave me the first run at the part in Harry Potter, so I was quite glad I got cut in the end. I flew out to LA to actually audition for something else, which I was told it was mine to take. It was just on a plate, and I went in and completely ruined the audition. And then the next day it was the Twilight audition, and I think I was at such a kind of nothing to lose state. It was quite easy for me to do. I never really quite knew how to play a vampire. I just played this sort of pale person. It was like such a wild experience. I mean, what a strange way to spend my early 20s. I've always been interested in quite subversive kind of, I guess, things that scare me. I mean, even Twilight at the time. I mean, I really thought when we first signed up to it, if it hadn't have been so successful, I think people would have thought it was really weird. It's a really weird story. But I think once it becomes mainstream, it's difficult for people to see how strange a story is. I had to give her a cesarean by chewing through a placenta, and I don't even know how it works. But I was definitely chewing through something. I saw a photo from heaven knows what, the Safdie brothers, Josh and Benny Safdie's previous movie. I just something about the photo. It was just on the banner of a website. I was just like, that's just an incredible photo. And I just asked around to see if anybody knew them. Met up with them in LA, and I just really, I loved them in the meeting. I hadn't seen any of their stuff at all. And just from the strength of that meeting, we were like, let's just do something. Let's have a good time. Me and Benny Safdie, we went out a few times in character. Like, we got jobs at a car wash. Benny started pulling off people's windscreen wipers and stuff. We were like, it's very real to me. We were actually committing crimes. I've never done anything like it, where you just kind of full on go in character to like spend an entire day in character. We did it a few times. Like shooting on the subway, and we're stealing so many shots. Like shooting on a packed subway at rush hour. We're shooting on 35mm cameras as well, big lenses. One could really tell I was just getting directed by text message. I can open a beer bottle with pretty much any object. I can open it with a tea bag. I can do it with a dollar bill. If you fold anything the right way, you can get the right purchase on it. It takes a while. You rip up your hand a bit as well. That's my only other secret skill. First kiss, it was on the roof of a building in, like, round the corner from my house in London. 12, I think. 11 or 12. It's quite old, isn't it? I guess it was a girlfriend. I mean, yeah, we used to walk home from school together. And I remember being like, what does my mouth taste like afterwards? It's like really, really romantic. Does it taste like Marmite? I think we dated for a bit until it was revealed to me that she was like, oh no, I've started dating someone else. I'm like, wait, what?